We all know that Albert Einstein was a genius. His intellectual capabilities were so extraordinary that his brain functioned at a level surpassing that of 1,000 scientists combined. He worked on concepts and ideas that most people could not even imagine, let alone comprehend, and he made these complex theories accessible to the world. Einstein, a renowned physicist, is best known for his theory of special relativity, the famous equation E=mc², and his groundbreaking work on the photoelectric effect, which left the scientific community in awe. For his remarkable contributions, he was awarded the Nobel Prize. Given his exceptional cognitive abilities and profound understanding of the universe, many believe that Einstein possessed a brain that was fundamentally different from that of an average person. Einstein himself was aware of this uniqueness, and for this reason did not want his body to be subjected to research after his death. He had explicitly instructed that his body be cremated. However, what Einstein feared ultimately came to pass. On April 13, 1955, when Einstein passed away at Princeton Hospital, the doctor performing the autopsy secretly stole his brain. Driven by curiosity, the doctor wanted to uncover the secrets hidden within the mind of this unparalleled genius. Welcome once again to the Zem TV video. The doctor who took Einstein's brain was Dr. Thomas Harvey. Despite the potential consequences, Harvey was more focused on studying the brain than considering the ethical implications of his actions. When Princeton Hospital discovered what he had done, they immediately fired him. However, Dr. Harvey managed to convince Hans Albert, Einstein's son, to grant him permission to conduct research on his father's brain and share the findings with the world. This marked the beginning of a long and controversial journey for Einstein's brain. Dr. Harvey, a pathologist by profession, was skilled in post-mortem examinations, but lacked expertise in neuroscience. Nevertheless, he believed he could unlock the mysteries of Einstein's extraordinary mind. The situation, however, took a turn for the worse. Dr. Harvey lost his job at Princeton Hospital and his standing as a pathologist. Undeterred, he took Einstein's brain to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where he photographed it extensively and dissected it into 240 small pieces. He preserved each piece in separate jars and stored them in his basement. This bizarre endeavor led to frequent arguments with his wife, who threatened to dispose of the brain. The tension eventually culminated in their divorce. Dr. Harvey then moved to Wichita, Kansas, with the brain, where he took up a job as a medical supervisor. In his spare time, he attempted to study Einstein's brain. Over the years, he changed jobs multiple times and relocated to various cities, always carrying the brain with him. Despite his efforts, Dr. Harvey failed to produce any significant research on Einstein's brain. To make matters worse, his medical license was revoked, forcing him to work in a plastics factory. At this point, he made a wise decision. He sent different pieces of the brain to some of the world's leading neurologists for detailed analysis. 30 years after the brain was stolen, the first study on Einstein's brain was published in 1985. Over the next 28 years, numerous neurologists conducted extensive research and published several studies on the brain. These studies revealed that Einstein's brain was indeed different from that of an average person. The most notable difference was found in the corpus callosum, the part of the brain that connects the two hemispheres. To understand the significance of this, it is important to know that the human brain is divided into two parts. Every action performed by a human is processed in one hemisphere, and signals are sent to the corresponding part of the body. The left hemisphere controls the right side of the body, while the right hemisphere controls the left side. For 90% of people, the left brain is responsible for speech, comprehension, mathematical calculations, and writing, whereas the right brain governs creativity, spatial awareness, art, and music. The corpus callosum serves as the bridge between these two hemispheres. For instance, imagine typing on a keyboard or mobile phone. Both hands are engaged in the task, with the left hand typing certain letters and the right hand doing the same. If the left hand makes a mistake, the right hand quickly corrects it. This coordination is facilitated by the corpus callosum, which allows the two hemispheres to communicate effectively. In Einstein's case, his corpus callosum was significantly larger than that of an average person, indicating a stronger connection between his left and right brain. This likely contributed to his ability to visualize and solve complex problems. Apart from the differences in the corpus callosum, the structure of Einstein's brain was also unique. Researchers believe that this unique structure facilitated an efficient flow of neurons, enhancing his mathematical and analytical abilities. Einstein was known for solving intricate mathematical problems mentally, without the need for pen and paper. According to one study, another factor contributing to his high number of neurons was the weight of his brain, which was 1,230 grams, compared to the average human brain weight of 1,400 grams. Researchers speculate that the thinner lining of his brain allowed for a denser concentration of neurons. One of the most intriguing questions is whether Einstein was born with such a unique brain, or if it developed over time. Research suggests that Einstein's brain underwent significant changes after birth. As a child, he did not begin speaking until the age of 5, whereas most children start speaking by the age of 2 or 3. Even after he began speaking, he was often quiet and lost in thought. He had a poor memory and struggled to memorize simple multiplication tables. However, he excelled in processing mathematical concepts logically rather than relying on rote memorization. During his school years, Einstein performed poorly in most subjects, but demonstrated exceptional talent in mathematics and science. At the age of 12, a family tutor left a geometry book at his home, which Einstein read in a single day, mastering the subject. By the age of 14, he had become proficient in integral and differential calculus. His grasp of mathematics and science was so profound that his professors often felt intimidated by his questions, which were frequently beyond their understanding. From a young age, Einstein was determined to encapsulate the laws of the universe in a single equation, and this became his lifelong mission. At the age of 26, he published 4 groundbreaking research papers that revolutionized the field of physics. For his contributions, he was awarded a PhD and later the Nobel Prize. His work has had a lasting impact on science, and many believe that modern physics would be incomplete without his theories. Numerous scientists and researchers have concluded that Einstein's brain developed its unique characteristics after birth. The primary reason for this was his relentless pursuit of answers to complex questions, which stimulated and shaped his brain from an early age. Today, Einstein's brain is preserved in microscopic slides at the Mütter Museum in the United States, where it is carefully maintained for future study. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. Your support and thoughtful comments are greatly appreciated. Stay tuned for more fascinating content in our upcoming videos.